Boom! Hey, internet's in my office in LA, and I got an email from DJ. He actually got at me earlier in the year. I had status show was just 2 weeks ago. I'm finishing holiday, starting spring for Boulevard. So great question. Why you clicked on it? That's why you clicked on it. What would I do to turn around a company with 5 Gs? Strap in for this one. I have a lot to say. First of all, I would reevaluate to make sure that we want to move forward with the brand. That's why I say testing. I always say testing. You're testing for proof of concept. You're testing for sales. So a lot of times when a company comes at me and say, hey, things aren't working, we're not moving, we don't feel like we're progressing, that's like telling a mechanic you're hearing a sound in your car, or that it's not starting. There could be a myriad of things, so I have to kind of look in the engine within that analogy. So do we change the logo and that makes sales, it makes a change in sales? Do we, are there resources that aren't being utilized? So before I get deeper into it, remember I'm answering this generally. The best value you could get is if you can get a one-on-one with me via consulting. Promise you guys, this is not a hard push for it. I mean, I am busy, but definitely the best culmination of helping a brand, which I do at this point like 3 times a week at least, is getting some one-on-one so I could get particulars. But answering the question generally, I would reevaluate. If we want to do a rebranding, start over new and fresh. And if you are staying with the brand, it would be evaluating all those things, sort of like what I like to do or call a brand audit. So start from A to Z, like how do people feel about the logo? Because if there's no traction, there's no risk in kind of starting over or rebranding what you're doing. Just making sure, if you give me a list of everything you've done for marketing and sales, all the avenues you pushed, I'm hoping there's 20 things on that list that you've really tried and really put effort towards in terms of moving the brand and thinking entrepreneurially. So it would be like honestly starting a new brand for me, taking the 5 Gs. So getting everything in order, getting your first product out there, and testing and testing and testing. So if that's a new direction, then I would do that. But there'd be something in the budget there for advertising, and I would do Facebook, Instagram, which doesn't cost any money. I would maybe it would all be online ads for me, and I might try a pop-up shop with some of that budget also to kind of have a big launch. That's something I would consider. But for by and large the most part, I would probably start and carve off maybe 3 Gs, and that's just for production, and that's to put the product out there. I would probably spend the rest of that money, the other 2 Gs, in just facilitating the launch and the push of all of that product in marketing, in ads, and in workflow items. So just all the regular cost of running a business, and all the tools you need to execute that. So anything from web, SEO, I would totally put money into SEO. My SEO guy is super tight. And so getting it out digitally, because for me, that would be the end of the platform. But, obviously with that 3 Gs, if you have all of that done and you can hustle it and get it to people, you just want to flip. So we're obviously trying to turn the 5,000 into 10,000 and then rinse and repeat. You take the 10,000 back in, try to make it 20, etc., etc. That's why I say if you get to 50, 100,000, now you have proof of concept, and you really have momentum going. But within the 5 Gs, there's a lot of money kind of spread out. So you're looking for actual breakdown. I'm not going to do it because it needs to be specific and tailored to your brand. But like I said, 3 Gs would definitely be in production. The last 2 would be spread between marketing and execution, and that could be a myriad of things. You can easily show at status show to get to have a pop-up trade show experience. That might be part of the budget. That's not a hard push. I'm just saying that's something that I would consider within the 2,000. Hope that helps. This is a long one, so if you stuck with me and it gave you value, thank you, and you should interact. So if you have a question, drop it down below. Follow the boy on social media when you have the chance. DJ, thanks for the question. Give me more, guys, and I'll make more videos. You'll see me here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.